Alright, so we're going to do some meat sauce tonight. So this is what I'm going to use for my lasagna. So on the go, I have my 8-inch skillet. I've got it on a low heat. I've put in some onions, some garlic, and some carrots and some fresh thyme. There's no oil in the pan. Now when I want to sweat the vegetables, not using any oil, the trick is use a lower heat on the stove and you add the lid. The moisture from the onions is going to sweat out and the natural sugars will start to caramelize and they'll sweat nicely, right? You can just see it's beautiful here. Nothing sticking on the pan. As long as you're adding the lid, the moisture will keep it from sticking in the pan. I have a 1.5 pounds of extra lean ground beef that goes into the pan. Again, no oil, just moving it around. Then I'm going to press it down, put the lid on, and let it cook for about 5 minutes. And then just give it another stir, right? It keeps cooking nice and fast here. Just keep just moving around just to break it up a little bit. You don't have to keep moving around. You can cook the whole thing and then just give it a stir after. So I'm going to put in there some herbs. That was half a teaspoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of oregano, 1 teaspoon of dry basil, sweet dry basil, a heaping tablespoon of tomato paste. We're going to keep cooking that down. It's got it on a medium heat now, so I want that heat nice and hot. As soon as I added the meat, I turned the heat up to a medium heat. I'm putting in it's a small tin of crushed tomatoes and a tin of diced tomatoes. We're going to let that reduce down. I'm using half a bean of black beans. Had them in the fridge, just throwing them in. You know, it adds protein, gives us a nice color, and not a bad thing to put in there with the ground beef, right? So a couple of bay leaves, and then just put the lid on, and when the whistle goes off, after the whistle goes off, I leave the lid ajar. Otherwise it's going to spit out and make a mess everywhere. It's just quick and easy meat sauce, done in about 30 minutes.